I'm the Sustainability Manager here at the Queen Victoria Market, and for the last 13 years I've been working with the traders to help improve the sustainability of their small businesses, and together as a team we've really made some big improvements to the environment at the market.
Look, it was a project we worked on for a long time. You know, it was an important project, certainly for Energy Aware, because of the site itself. The Vic Market's such an important part of Melbourne and the history behind it. Be involved with the City of Melbourne and also their preferred builder, McCorkell Constructions. It's a huge honour to be selected to build such an important project for Melbourne.
Queen Victoria Market has been serving the people of Melbourne since 1878 and is listed as a place of state and natural heritage importance. The market is significant to many people for many reasons. It's an important Aboriginal cultural place as well as the site of Melbourne's first cemetery.
Each building, each block, each brick that you see here tells a story. When I used to come here to buy honey for myself, when I used to come and buy fish for myself, when I was not even doing the project, I was intrigued by the rich cultural heritage. I am somebody who's drawn by history, and this building talks to me. You see the buildings over there, they're talking about the modern history, they're talking about the modern architecture, and this building is talking about the old heritage, the old architecture which is 150 years old.
Energy Aware was brought on board by McCorkell Constructions, who's the principal contractor of the shed restoration project.
So City of Melbourne were very familiar with solar as a whole. They have done a lot of solar over the last few years. City of Melbourne then engaged a consulting firm, Mott McDonald, to put together a detailed brief and scope, which we then worked with City of Melbourne, Mott McDonald and McCorkell Constructions to refine that scope and then implement what we see up here.
The journey with JA Solar started in 2016 at the SNEC gathering and expo in China when we went with Solar Juice to have a look at a lot of the products and the manufacturers there. We met with JA, and basically they're an upcoming product that wanted to get into the commercial market. So we found that this project was ideal to give them a run and test their products and their manufacturing and their delivery, which they met excellently across all parts.
Solar panels were first introduced at the market in 2003 thanks to a joint initiative by the Australian Greenhouse Office and the City of Melbourne. 1,328 panels were installed on the market shed roof, which was the largest of its type in the Southern Hemisphere at the time. Over their life, the panels showcased solar technology to millions of market visitors, demonstrating how solar panels could be used in a diverse urban context.
The roof profile here at QVM is a corrugated roof profile, which has obviously exposed screw lines, and using Clenergy's L-feet brackets system, had to turn the racking basically perpendicular and have the panels running landscape to meet all the clamping zones to fit the required panels on these sections of roofs. As you can see, the way they split up along the roof, they're very tight, and we had to have the walkways in between to meet obviously the requirements of the City of Melbourne and the builder as well. That was one of the technical issues that we worked around, but it worked out well. The relationship with SMA started back in 2008 and 9 with all residential solar in Australia. Basically, it was the primary product of use. Coming all the way now to 2021, we started this project. We're now using their premium commercial product. They're called One Inverters. The Core 2 inverters on the other side of the market. These are a roof mount product. They're designed to be mounted on a roof scenario and withstand all the, obviously, rain, sun, wind, etc. That you get on a roof. And we've been using them on a lot of different locations around Melbourne. They've met all the standards that we've required, and the performance is awesome.
Solar power will be used for public lighting, powering market infrastructure and providing electricity to the hundreds of traders running businesses under the open sheds, spanning fruit and vegetables, specialty goods and food. The discussion for this project started in 2013 when the City of Melbourne committed to renewing the Queen Victoria Market and surrounding precinct. This renewal includes a wide variety of sustainable objectives, including the installation of the 700 kilowatt solar panel system as part of the shed restoration project.
The project as a whole took approximately 12 months. We had to tie in and work in with the other trades on site, like the roofing contractors. When the days when the market was operational, we would have to limit the amount of trades we had on site. On those point in times, we might have anywhere from 3 to 5 trades. Days when the market wasn't operational, would have anywhere from 12 trades or more at one point in time.
The market is on target to achieve zero carbon emissions by 2027, and upgrading our solar panel system is a great opportunity to reduce our environmental impact and lead change in the community. This is in line with the City of Melbourne's aim to be one of the most sustainable cities.
We have around 1,330 panels on this roof, which basically is equivalent to 120 Victorian homes.
Investing in solar power is a great way for everyone to make a real difference to the environment by reducing our reliance on non-renewable energy. Queen Victoria Market is proud to lead in this area with the help of City of Melbourne.